Try to move everybody out. Oh, got another one coming. All right. Well, it looks like, hi, everyone. How is everybody today? Um, Again, as I just got done saying, sometimes you get a lot of people show up, sometimes you have a few people show up. So today, I'm going to change a little bit about what I'm doing. I won't go through the initial orientation that I normally do, just because I think everybody on here has seen it plenty of times and I don't need to do that. But I am going to take you through a couple things real quick, and then I'm going to show the video some of you have seen, but probably not everyone, the new onboarding video by Josh Zwagel. Okay, that is, I tell you that it's 31 minutes long. It's going to, yeah, actually, it's going to relieve some of the work on me, because I thought with the new one coming out, I was going to have to do my own, do another one of my own, and I still may. But bottom line is, Josh does such a great job that everything is right there, everything is incorporated, and you're hearing it from the owner himself, so there's no doubt about it. But before we do that, I want to just kind of reiterate a couple things I normally talk about. You know, I always talk about getting people connected, immediately getting them connected, and that's why this is so important today, this onboarding, because, you know, the average person, this is what happens to the average person. They go to a meeting, they see what we have to offer, they get excited, they talk to their sponsor, they decide they're going to do it, they join. The next day they're out and they're still excited, and the first person they talk to is maybe their brother-in-law, sister-in-law, somebody who says, "Oh, that's a pyramid scheme. Oh, what are you doing? What'd you get into? You know, you're nuts," you know, and go on and that, and just sucks the energy right out of them. Okay. And the thing is, usually the person complaining like that is, you know, your classic brother-in-law who's never amounted to anything. And yet he's telling you how to run your life, and you're listening to him. Okay, that's the amazing thing about negativity, is we tend to listen to people that we shouldn't listen to. And when we're talking positivity, we maybe don't listen to what the people we should be listening to. So again, it's so important that you don't let that negativity ruin a brand new prospect for you before you can even get started. So that's why it's so important within the first 24 hours. You need to let them walk them through my dalefranklin.net. Once you've signed them, walk them through that so they can see that they can connect on the different message boards. Okay, so they know that they got some connections, you know, so that, because this is what happens a lot of times, you know, somebody will join, and somebody will sponsor them, and somebody will join, and then they'll get a couple people in, and then all of a sudden they reach back to their upline, and their upline, for whatever reason, has disappeared. Okay, and so they have no support, so they're just getting started, and they realize, wow, you know, where do I go from here? So if we do two things, if number one, you take them through the dalefranklin.net and show them where everything is, and show them where they can get connected there to groups, and immediately show them the Josh Zwagel onboarding half-hour presentation. Now they've got a vision. Now they've got, you know, they got a decisive plan. Okay, they know what they're supposed to be doing. You know, I always say when people join network marketing, they join it usually with an employee's mentality, and I don't mean any disrespect by saying that. It's just, as an employee, we're used to being supervised. We're used to being told kind of what to do. Okay, and when you join network marketing, you become your own manager, and some people are lost with that. And I made a mistake when I first got into business. I was very, very careful, because I said, okay, I'm an affiliate, they're affiliates. I don't want to sound like I'm being domineering over them or things like that. So I was very low key, and I finally came to a kind of I had a vision there. I had a moment of spark in my brain when I said, okay, I'm wrong. The average person, because they're comfortable with an employee mentality, they want to be told what to do. I think one of the speakers I had a while back said, used the term TNT. TNT, take control and tell them what to do, you know? And that's, there's a lot of truth to that. And again, at first I thought that was something that would look like I was talking down to them. And it's not. They don't get, it doesn't get perceived that way. It gets perceived as you're helping them and you're giving them all the positivity you can at the beginning. So don't be afraid of reaching out immediately after you enrolled somebody and get them connected with other groups, get them connected with the training so that they now know what they've got to do. Okay, so important. So I'm going to share my screen just for a minute. Some of the stuff you've seen before, but I just want to go over a couple quick things. So let's see, share screen. And again, I want to get this out of the way. This here is, to me, and it's not because it's my website. It's not. I had nothing to do with this website being made. This website was made by Barb DeZetis and a couple people that we hired to do some of the graphic work and stuff like that. And it's when people are coming into something new, they want to know that there is a manager, a supervisor, somebody that they can reach out to if for whatever reason their sponsor. I'll get a couple people coming in here. Okay, so close that out. Okay, so again, I know I show this to you guys a lot, but the thing that I want you to understand is I have so many people that reach out to me after the fact and say, hey, I need help. My new person wants to specialize in body melt or wants to specialize in HempWorks or is really into the essential oils or whatever. And if you go to the products here, and I don't have everything on here, but I've got a lot of them. We're going to have to take off that Beyond Chocolate because I see we just closed that one out. But again, you're going to be able to take them and take them right to one of these. Let's click on HempWorks this time. And here is some videos, the products, what they do, everything is there. So, when you have somebody who says, well, I think I'd like to really work with that CBD oil you're talking about. Well, that's all they know. When you bring them to something like this, it's so professionally done and gives them all the information. Now they can go even further. They go, oh my God, yeah, coffee. I want to specialize in coffee, or I want to do the tinctures in coffee, and I want to do that pain cream, that relief cream. And then they see, oh, dogs. I've got 2 dogs that are old. I want to try the CBD oil, stuff like that. So again, they can either sell everything we have, they can sell everything we have in a brand, or they can specialize even inside the brand. So again, when you take them and show them this and show that everything is here and professionally done, that again creates peace of mind. Okay, they're a little worried because they just joined. What did I do? Did I make the right choice? My brother-in-law told me I was stupid. Okay, all this stuff. And then they come and they see that we have this professional work all done. We have everything organized. We're not a fly-by-night organization. And it's going to make a huge difference. And the same thing goes when you go to Connections. Let's see here. And Connections, we have the email list. We can chat on Telegram, on WhatsApp, on Facebook, all this type of stuff. We talk about the Facebook groups. We talk about the Zoom meetings. They can see what's going to happen and keep track of it that way. But the one thing I think everybody misses the most is, all right, today we've got 6 or 7 people on this call. Maybe there's one thing on this call that I say, or when I have guests, they say, that really sparks something in you. Okay. And you want your team to see it, but they're not on this call. Well, once each one of these calls is done, the recording from Zoom is then turned over to Barb, and she turns it into a YouTube video within usually a couple of days. And then it gets brought back up here to the YouTube list. And all you have to do is come in here, and if you just punch videos, it's going to bring you up to from the latest one back to the oldest. So here's the Super Saturday that we did last month. We will have probably have the Super Saturday from this month on very shortly, but there's June 19th. Okay, we are a little behind because Barb has been entering this. Her and her friend have been ill, and so she's a little bit behind. But again, normally you can come right on here and you'll be able to see the videos that from the previous week. And, you know, we now have 2 of them on Mondays. You know, we have the Monday with Dale and you have the AkashX training. And again, that's happening today, right after this meeting is over with. And Asia is going to do some more live trading so you can see how that works. But again, what I'm trying to get across to you is, you know, we take that, we do these presentations every week and we record them every week. And so if you have team members, this would be a great way for you to, you know, kind of recommit to your team, become tighter with your team by copying these videos and passing them out to your people. Okay. Now I realize in Africa, a lot of people aren't going to want to waste their phone minutes on watching a video, but there's going to be a lot of them that are going to want to. And you can't, as I said years ago on a company, I was a board of directors for New England Tire Dealers, and they had been holding back on letting people know what we had for available benefits because they're afraid somebody would see them that wasn't already joined and might get the benefits without. And, you know, that's a bad way to look at things. The best way to look at things is let's get as much information out there as we possibly can, create excitement, create awareness, and then we'll pull in the people that truly we want to pull in, the true leaders. So again, I just wanted everybody to know that, I mean, you can come in here, you can break down, there's over 200 videos here. You can scroll down, check them all out. You can go to the playlist, which breaks them down by category and break out categories for them. You know, we just added the AkashX training full playlist. Obviously, I talked about the starter list, this full starter list. Now, I probably will change that back office training with the one Josh has. We're always kind of trying to keep things up to date. Although, you know, like relationship mapping with Natalie Lewis, that one, you know, 100 years from now, that's going to still be a viable training. That's very well done. But again, everything is here you need to build your business without any help whatsoever. But again, your job as a leader is to keep your people informed and excited. Okay. The company does a good job of doing that. But if you got people that aren't in the habit of going to their back office and checking things out, aren't used to using their website as much as we do in America. And I know it's a little different over in Africa, and you guys do things a little different. So again, you need to let people know where they can find the information. You need to be able to record it and pass it out to your people. So again, don't let them fail because you didn't give them every opportunity. Okay. The thing that I've always thought was the most important thing when you sign somebody up is you showed them what to do and you showed them what we had to offer. And then if you just leave them on their own, that's total disrespect. I mean, you have got their trust. They trust you and they join as part of your team. It's your responsibility to make sure they succeed as long as they show the effort to do it on their own. I mean, you can only do so much for them. If they're not willing to meet you halfway, then you have to move on. But for people that are just getting started and the only thing that's holding them back is lack of knowing exactly what to do, this can be so powerful. So that's all I want to talk about there today. So now we're going to go, I'm going to take you right to the, let's see here, get it right here. Here we go. This is the newest onboarding video. I think it's one of the things that's going to be so valuable for us. I mean, every person who joins MDC going forward should see this video within the first 24 hours. If you were doing it with people that are right in your home, or you were doing a Zoom call with them and they decided to join and they filled out the application and became an affiliate, if they had the time, I'd keep right on that Zoom call and I would run this right by them right off the bat immediately. Because again, I can't emphasize enough, you have to beat the negative Nellies. You have got to get them so they see the value of what we're doing before that brother-in-law, sister-in-law, next best friend, whatever, has a chance to sour them because they are misinformed. And that's all it is. Okay. When you get people talking negative about either network marketing in general or My Daily Choice, it's usually from people who don't know what they're talking about, or it's from someone, and this is what we get a lot of, guys, and you all know what I'm saying. You get people that join, they got excited, they joined, they never did a thing, ever, with this business. Their upline called them 4, 5, 6 times, try to get them into training, try to get them connected, try to do everything they could to help them succeed, and they never did anything. They never got back. They became, just disappeared. When that happens, there's not much we can do about it. Okay. So what we have to do is before they're hit with any negativity or whatever, we have to show them this so they see the value of what we're doing. And again, the reason that people are negative is because if they did nothing, they're not going to tell you, oh, the reason I didn't do well on network marketing is because I didn't do a damn thing. I was lazy. I didn't do anything. I just sat back and hoped somebody would build under me and I'd make money. They won't tell you that. What they'll tell you is what so many people in the world do nowadays. You look for excuses. Okay. Oh, that doesn't work. I was in it. I didn't make any money. My downline was supposed to put people underneath me on both legs and all this, that never happened. And they don't tell you that they didn't do anything. They just come up with excuses because nobody today wants to take the blame for anything. Okay. So again, that is why I want you to realize how important it is to get them indoctrinated as far as knowing what they have for options as far as communication and this training going forward. So I'm going to stop talking and I'm going to show the video.
Hey, welcome to the video. This is Josh Zwagel, CEO and founder of My Daily Choice, and I want to be the first to welcome you to the MDC family. In this Getting Started training video, I'm going to teach you the best ways to launch your business and how you can maximize your success from day one. So let's dive right in. First off, you've made a great choice in getting started with MDC. We've been in business now for over 8 years. We've done over $500 million in total revenue, and we've attracted more than 1 million plus affiliates and customers worldwide. We've put together one of the most amazing compensation plans that you'll find in the network marketing industry. And 2 additional things that really separate MDC from other companies is, number one, you have the ability to market and leverage a house of brands. So typically in our industry, you find companies that are a branded house. That means that they've branded their house around one product, one ingredient, one niche, one category. And here at MDC, you have the ability to market 10 plus brands, over 1,000 SKUs, and you have both physical products and digital products that you can market under the same company. We also have some of the most amazing cutting edge tools and systems that are available from you day one. That's another big selling point, because typically in network marketing in this industry, you have to develop your own tools. Usually the company just gives you a replicated website, but here it's different. You've capture pages, pre-done video tours, pre-done email marketing campaigns, an amazing mobile app where you can share content. You can build shareable carts. You can leverage live stream, social selling, and much more in our system. And the best part, it's all 100% free. So first off, everything in business starts with your mindset. When you get started, you have to empower an entrepreneurial mindset to win big in the industry. So there are a couple keys to winning the game. Number one, you have to know your why. When you get started in MDC, there's got to be a big reason why you got started. Is it for time freedom, financial freedom? Do you want to buy a dream house, a dream car, go on vacation, pay off debt? Whatever your reasons are, write it down, know what those reasons are, and that's going to be what, makes or breaks you in this business. That's going to be one of the things that keeps you motivated, keeps you going. So it's really important to know your why. A lot of people say, I'm in this to make a lot of money. Well, it's usually bigger than money. What are you going to do with the money? What's the money going to do for you? Number two, leverage everything MDC has to offer. A lot of people get attracted to the company because of one product. Maybe you have a product or a brand that got you excited, but leverage everything. The most successful affiliates in the company have figured out how to leverage all of the different products and brands that are available. Number three, this takes time and dedication. This is not a get rich quick. You don't hit it out of the park overnight. It takes time and dedication to become successful in this business. And really, this is a 3 to 5 year plan. You know, a lot of people get into network marketing or they start their own home-based business and they think, well, I'm going to give this, 2 months or 3 months and see how it goes. Those people wind up usually not becoming successful. But if you give this 3 to 5 years and you build it hard for those 3 to 5 years, you can look back and see an amazing business that you've been able to build. 3 golden rules: pay attention, get excited, and never quit. These are very important rules, and you can apply this to anything. You want to be good at sports, pay attention, get excited, and never quit. You want to be good at network marketing, same thing. Pay attention, get excited, and never quit. And last but not least, keep it simple. By keeping your business simple, you're going to create more duplication in your business. Okay, launching your business. Focus on the below steps to successfully launch your MDC business. The first step is you have to build a list. You're in business for yourself now. You just started your own My Daily Choice home-based business. So we have to tell people that you're in business. So it starts with writing your list down. You want to aim for 50 to 100 people on your list. Go through your email, phone contacts, social media, wherever you store your contacts, put them down on your list. And the key to this is to not prejudge people. Sometimes I talk to new people that get started and they're like, well, I'm not going to put John down because John's a doctor. He's too successful for this type of business. Or I'm not going to put Sally down because Sally already owns a business. But the thing is you don't know what people's situation are. They may be open to an extra stream of income. They may be overworked and underpaid, and they may need additional time freedom. So don't prejudge people. Don't make decisions for people. Let them make their own decisions. So put them down on the list. And again, don't prejudge them. Let them make their own decision whether this is right for them or not. Next, you're going to want to schedule your grand opening. Think about this. If you started a retail store, what would you do? You would schedule a grand opening. You'd get balloons. It would be like having a party, and then you would invite all your friends, your family. You'd post it on social media. You tell everybody to come to your grand opening. Well, this is no different. Pick a date for your grand opening. It can be a live event in person, or it can be a virtual event like a Zoom call or a virtual presentation. And then invite your list, expose as many people as you possibly can to your big grand opening. And then you're going to repeat this process. Sometimes you go through your initial list of 50 to 100 people, and then you have to build a new list, and it's just a process. But this is how you launch. They say professionals know how to launch their business and amateurs build a business. So you want to launch your business. And when you launch your business, you want to already start MDC with a lot of momentum. So instead of just talking to one person here and one person there, do a big launch. And if you can get 50 to 100 or 150 or 200 people to take a look, your chances of success are greater right out of the gate. Next, there's a proven 1, 2, 3 system. You can use these simple 3 steps to become a recruiting machine in MDC. So step 1 is peak interest. This is very important. A lot of people skip this step and they go right into step 2, which is why they don't have as many conversions and they're not as successful in becoming a recruiting machine, because they're not taking the time to create curiosity and peak interest. So the way you peak interest is you can use a peak video or a sizzle video. Now there's tons of these types of videos in My Daily Choice. They're in the mobile app, they're in your back office. These are usually videos that are 1 to 2 minutes long. The goal is not to give so much information in these videos. Another thing you can do when you're out and about is you can compliment people. You can compliment their clothing. You can compliment them, which helps you start a conversation. You can also tell people what you do for a living. So a lot of times in conversation, if you ask somebody, hey, what do you do for a living? And they say, well, Josh, I'm a doctor. What do you do for a living? Then that's your opportunity to use a peaking statement to create curiosity and interest about what you do. So, if you're focused on a specific product, say like Fuel Factor X, you could say, I help people save money on gas and I get paid a residual income to do so. And the goal is to get people to say, really, how do you do that? So you can use those types of statements when you're piquing interest in step one. Another thing that's really helpful is to share your personal product testimonial. So when you get started in MDC, buy some product, which we're going to talk about a little bit later, but buy some product, use the products, become a product of the product, and share that story. That's going to create interest and create curiosity, which is going to lead people to go into step two. Now, step two is the presentation. You don't take people to a presentation unless they're interested. Imagine that. Pique their interest first, then step two, get them to the presentation. Now imagine I tried to slam you into a presentation before I piqued your interest. I don't even know if you're interested. I don't know if you're open to additional income. I don't know if you're trying to work from home. I don't know if you're trying to create time freedom. I don't know anything about you, and I'm trying to slam you into a presentation. I'm going to lose you. You're not going to be interested. So the key is to pique their interest first. Then you can get them to a longer presentation video. We have a 9.5-minute presentation video, which is a great video to use. You can also send people into a live stream presentation, or you can invite them to a live event. And then step three is the call to action. At the end of the presentation, you want to invite your prospect to take action and get started. You can say things like, what did you like best about what you saw? Are you ready to get started? A great question to ask is, are you ready to become an affiliate, or are you ready to become a customer? And so you always want to have that call to action in the last step. And then another thing you can do, which is very popular, is doing a three-way call with your upline. Now, if you are going to use your upline, it's very important to edify your upline. Introduce and edify your upline, build them up, and then your upline can help you answer questions for your prospect and help you get your prospects enrolled. If you don't know who your upline is, you can reach out to the company and we'll locate an active upline for you to work with. Now, another thing that's really important is, in this business, we sort, we don't sell. There's a misconception in network marketing. A lot of people get started and they say, well, you know, I never succeeded at sales, or I wasn't really good at sales, so I'll never be good at this type of business. That's just a poor mindset to have. And really, this business has nothing to do with sales. If you can learn how to become a professional sorter, you could probably outsell most people in the company. And here's what that means. So as you're presenting, you're piquing interest, you're sending people to the presentation, you know, you're going through this 1, 2, 3 system, pique, present, three-way call, or pique, present, call to action. You're going to come across different personality types. And I've categorized them into apples to keep it simple. So the first person you're going to come across is a red apple. This is somebody who's positive, they're open, they're entrepreneurial, they're motivated, they're willing to work. Those are the best people to go after in your business. And you want to spend the majority of your time, 80% of your time, searching for and working with red apples. The second type of person is a green apple. Green apples are very technical. They're detail oriented. They have tons of questions. They want to know about every single ingredient. They want to tear apart the compensation plan. They're hesitant to take action. Green apples aren't bad, but they're very time consuming. So you only want to spend 20% of your time talking to, searching for, and working with green apples. So it's really the 80-20 rule. Majority of your time is working with red apples, 20% is working with green apples. So it doesn't mean you ignore green apples. You know, if somebody has a lot of questions, that's fine, but send them to your website, send them to the resources, let them do a lot of the FAQ and answer searching, or searching for answers to questions themselves. And so you have more time to focus on getting new red apples. And then the last person that you definitely want to avoid is the rotten apple. These people are negative. Usually they've had a bad experience about network marketing. Oh, I was in network marketing. You know, it doesn't work. It's a scam. Only the people at the top make all the money. You know, you're going to have people like that are negative. You're going to have people that are cynical. They're going to bash you. They're going to bash the deal, whatever the case may be. Spend 0% of your time with rotten apples. Now, let me just make a clear distinction. It doesn't mean that these are rotten people. It just means that the business isn't right for them. You don't have to take it personally. Look, at the end of the day, some people are going to do this business. Some will, some won't, some will wait. So what next? Again, your goal is to become a professional sorter. You're sorting through mass numbers of people to find who are the red apples, who are the positive, entrepreneurial, and motivated people. You're looking for business builders. And think about this. If you have to convince a rotten apple to get in, if you're in an argument with somebody and you're having to convince them to get in, then you're going to have to convince them to work anyway. It's not a good fit. So you want to go after people that are willing to work with or without you so that you have a sustainable business. So when you get started in MDC, here are some key things to maximize your income. Number one, you want to become an executive. It is recommended to start as an executive to maximize your income because you get paid more money at the executive level. Now, fortunately, in our compensation plan, it's super easy to become an executive. It only requires 90 in personal volume. We call that PV, which is your personal order, or you can also create 180 in what we call PECV, which is personally enrolled customer volume. So that means you do have to go out and personally enroll some customers, but the easiest way is to place an order. And there's so many different products and packs and combinations of products that you can put together to make a 90-point order. But by becoming an executive, you're getting 50% in customer acquisition bonuses right out of the gate and 4 levels of jumpstart bonuses. So as you're enrolling new affiliates and they're enrolling new affiliates and so on, you're able to earn 4 levels of weekly commissions. And then in our binary, which is you have a left team and a right team, you're able to earn 15% in the binary. So it pays to become an executive. And again, there's so many products that you can shop for. Putting 90 points together is super easy to do. Next, after you become an executive, a great practice is setting up your subscription. Subscribe and save. Set up a subscription for minimum 90 points. You can do more if you like. You can do 100, you can do 150. There are some people that do 500 plus points every single month just because they love so many of the MDC products and they want to have all of them coming to them every single month straight to their doorstep. But when you log into your back office under My Account, you see that it's highlighted here in this slide. Click on subscriptions. You're going to see a blue button where you can add a subscription. And here are some of the reasons why you want to be on subscription. First, you're going to earn free product. So not only can you have product hassle-free coming to your door every single month, but for your loyalty, you're actually able to earn free product. You get loyalty rewards in your back office. You can read about the loyalty rewards, but they get deposited every single month into your account and you can redeem that for free product. You also save money by setting up a subscription. So if you place a one-time purchase, you're actually paying more for that product versus setting up a subscription. You can save up to 20% on your product orders. Also, by setting up a subscription, you'll always stay active and qualified to earn in the compensation plan. You'll also have product on hand. Imagine that somebody comes up to you, they're interested in one of your products that you have, and they say, I'd love to check it out, and you don't have any on hand. That's a big problem for you. And so the best way to solve that is making sure you have your subscription set up. So when you're out and about, you're doing an event, you're talking to people, you're networking, you have product on hand. MDC has some amazing products that are great for sampling. So having that product on hand can help you create more exposures and build some momentum in your organization. Also, by setting up a subscription, that gives you product to use so that you have a personal product testimony. One of the best ways to create interest, pique interest, create curiosity is by sharing your personal story. So if you use one of the products and you lost 10 pounds or you're feeling younger, you're feeling better, whatever your story is, be loud and proud about that story. Share it on social media, and having that subscription every month will help you stay consistent with using the products. Okay, also under account settings, Under My Account, you click on Account Settings. This is where you're going to find all of the important details for your account, such as setting up your profile card. You definitely want to do that so as you drive traffic to your website, your prospects can connect with you. Your shipping address, your billing details, your enrollment settings, legacy contact, and there's much more back here as well. So make sure you confirm all of your account settings before you get started. Also, under My Account, you'll also find payout options. This is where you can choose how you'd like to receive your commission. So you definitely don't want to leave this step out. This may look different in your back office, depending on what country you're in, but you can choose from some of the popular options such as CoinZoom, our global e-wallet, or if you're in the United States, you can choose direct deposit, and this will be saved on your profile. So when it comes time for commissions, it'll pay out to whatever option you have selected. Also, another amazing tool in MDC is our credit wallet. This is so you can assist your team with placing orders. You can also place orders for customers. And this is a great option if you're building your business in certain countries or doing live events where you're handling cash transactions. You can also send a portion of your earnings to your credit wallet. You can withdraw your funds at any time. So it's almost like an MDC bank account in your back office that you can use to drive business, pull money out. And again, it's a great tool, very popular among the MDC leaders. Enrollment settings. So under My Account, account settings, you'll also find enrollment settings. And this is really important because when you enroll new affiliates and customers, they're going to be placed in your tree based on your enrollment settings. And once you've placed your team, they cannot be moved. So place them carefully. So some of the settings are your left team, your right team. Lesser means whichever of your legs has lesser in business volume. Holding tank is also a very popular setting. That's where your new enrollments go into the holding tank, and then you can manually place them where you'd like in your binary. You have 7 days to place them before they auto flush to your lesser leg, or you can choose alternate, which will go one left, one right, one left, one right, one left, one right, and so on. So make sure you set your enrollment settings. Another great tool in your MDC back office is our gift wallet. This gives you the ability to get your gift game going. There's nothing like receiving a gift from a friend. And this gift wallet allows affiliates to buy and send gifts to prospects and your team. So this tool can help you with customer acquisition. If you're trying to expose people to product, recognition, birthdays, holidays, there's so many ways you can use this gift wallet. So make sure you check out the gift wallet. You can buy them in different denominations and you can send them out right from your back office. Next, download the MDC app. This is included with your My Daily Choice affiliate account. And this allows you to quickly connect prospects using some of the latest tech and communication tools to some of our content. So for instance, let's say there's a really powerful presentation video or some of the peak videos or sizzle videos. Through the app, you can quickly share that with your contacts. So when you download the app, you're going to use your MDC username and password. It's available on Android and also the iOS store. Next, leveraging the tools, your replicated website. So this is where you're going to drive traffic to your website and get credit for your sales. So make sure you write it down so you can save your website exactly as it is written. It's mydailychoice.com/your username. Sending your traffic to the wrong website could result in incorrect enrollment. So it's really important to get this part correct. But again, write your website down, and this is where you're going to send prospective affiliates and customers to your website. Now, the MDC website has everything about the products, everything about the opportunity. They can shop for everything on the website. So it's a great website that kind of encompasses all if you're driving traffic for that particular reason. Next, we have capture pages, which is a little bit different than sending people to the replicated website. This is where people can take a free tour. This is where you're generating leads. People are opting in. They're putting their first name, last name, email, phone number so that they can watch a presentation about MDC. So this is for business opportunity seekers. This is for people that are interested in starting a business, which is a little bit different than just sending people to your replicated website. So you'll use the capture pages for people where their interest is piqued, but they don't yet have a presentation yet. These pages are amazing for that. So you can use these capture pages. And one of the things that's really cool about these capture pages, they all come with 30 days worth of pre-written email campaigns that will get sent out to your prospects and redirect them back to your website to get enrolled. So your leads will go into your contact manager. You'll also have all of these pages in different languages, and you can change the presentation videos on them. It's an amazing tool to use to drive traffic and get sales. Next, we have product funnels. So it's a very similar setup to the capture pages, but it's a little bit different. This is if you're focusing on a specific product or brand. If you're focused on a specific product like FFX or Cosmetology or High Life Travel or one of the brands in MDC, you can use these product funnels. They also come with 30 days of pre-written email campaigns, but it's very specific to the products that we're talking about in that particular funnel. So you can use this for customers that need a longer presentation about a specific product. You can also use it for business builders who are interested in building their business around a specific product as well. Or if there's a product that you're promoting that you're excited about, you're creating a lot of interest around that one product. Okay, another great tool to use is Team Messenger Chat. When I was a distributor in the field, my mentor taught me that the best way to drive depth in your organization and create duplication is by taprooting. Taprooting is the art of building relationships and connecting with people outside of your level one. That means that your level one, those are the people that you personally introduce to the business. But once you have people on level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5, how are you staying in touch with them? And most companies, they don't give you any options to connect and build relationships outside of your level 1. But here you have a live chat. Use this as a communication weapon. The number one reason why people will quit your team is because of a lack of communication. So you can go to Team Messenger Chat, you can search names, search usernames, you can do group chats, you can do one-to-one private chats, and that makes it where you can be the team communicator. You can make sure you are in touch. Hey, this is Josh, I'm in your upline. I just wanted to say, hey, I wanted to connect with you. You start sending those messages out as your team grows. That'll help you, build a much bigger organization. Leveraging the tool shareable carts. Okay, so when you're recommending products to others, one of the cool features in your back office is you can build a shareable cart. This feature will automatically place the products in the cart for whoever clicks on your shareable cart link. So that means that you send your link out, and let's say you have a cart and you put 4 products in the cart. That means they don't have to find those products on your website. All they have to do is click checkout. So it makes it super easy for your audience to check out hassle-free. This is a very popular feature for driving traffic on Instagram, social media. It's amazing for customer acquisition. So check out the shareable carts. You can create a couple of them if you're doing a team launch or you're building a big team and you have a specific pack that you're promoting. You can create a shareable cart for the pack, or even some leaders in the company have made their own pack. They have their own combination of products that they love, together, and they've put that as a shareable cart and they promote it as a team pack as well. So you're welcome to do that. Again, this is an amazing feature for customer acquisition and just making it easy for people to shop. Okay, this is one of my favorite features is live stream. This allows you to leverage the best presenters in the company. You can send out either a live stream where it's scheduled and it hasn't happened yet, and you can promote for one that's upcoming, or you can send out a recorded live stream using the replicated URLs in your back office. And the beauty about these live streams is your prospects can shop on the live stream without ever leaving the stream. So some of them have different products available. You may see some in the back office and it's talking about FFX. Well, that product is available for purchase on the live stream, or it's talking about body melt. Well, it could have body melt products available for purchase on the live stream. And when you send, traffic into these URLs, you get credit when your prospects are purchasing even though you didn't do the presentation, even though the person doing the live stream may not even be in your upline, may not even be in your team, may not be, anywhere in your upline at all. So that is an amazing tool, because when I first got started in network marketing, I was not a good presenter, and I wanted to leverage whoever the best presenter was. My goal was to become a messenger, not the message. I was like, look, if I can just drive as many people as possible to the presentation and let somebody who's amazing at presenting close my prospects, then I can just become a master at piquing interest and funneling people into the presentation. So leverage the live streams, and these are amazing tools. I know some people in the company that send these out. They drive massive traffic into some of these streams, and they could get 20 customers or 25 customers or 50 customers off of one recorded live stream. And these are all available in your back office for you. Okay, so what are some of the next steps? So the first milestone in MDC is to become a 1K affiliate. 1K affiliate is basically doing 1,000 in business volume with no more than 50% coming from one leg or one team. And the easiest way, the fastest way to do it is by enrolling 10 customers and 2 affiliates. And those 12 people all have a 100-point order. And so if you did that, you basically have 12 new people, 10 customers, 2 affiliates, you'd have 1,200 BV. So you'd hit the first rank of 1K, you'd get 3 shares in the global bonus pool. Those shares have been anywhere from $25 to $50 per share. So you maybe have $150 right there in income. Then you're going to get $480 in customer acquisition and jumpstart bonuses, and you're going to get a $100 rank bonus for hitting 1K as well. So right there, you're over $700 in earnings. And some people can do this their very first day in business. Some it takes a little longer. It could be 3 days, 5 days, first week, first couple weeks. But this is your goal. Within your first 30 days, you want to achieve the rank of 1K, and then you're going to teach your 2 affiliates to do the same thing. You're going to rinse, repeat, duplicate, become a 1K rank factory in your organization. Think about this. If you could help 5 people do this, then you're a 5K. If you could help 25 people do this, then you're a 25K, and so on. So the more people you can help become a 1K and hit their first milestone, the bigger your income and your rank is going to be as well. Last but not least, leverage the live events in MDC. Events are where the magic happens in our company, and to fully experience everything that MDC has to offer, you gotta be there at the next live events. We've got amazing speakers, an amazing director of training. This is where we'll launch brands, launch products, do recognition. You'll see everybody walk the stage, get their awards. These events are a blast, and I'd love to meet you there in person at our next live event. So visit mdcliveevents.com. You can see what's on the calendar, and I can't wait to see you at the top. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I just want to encourage you, use this video as your onboarding video when you sign up new people into the business. Instead of reinventing the wheel, instead of having different systems and sending your team all over the place, use this video. They can watch it in 30 minutes. They can understand everything they need to know about MDC so that they can be off to a fast start, have massive success. And again, you'll create more duplication, have more success in your business. So thank you so much again for watching, and I'll see you at the top.
Okay, let me shrink this down. Let me go back here to, let's get this down the way. Oh, wrong place. Let me see. There we go. I wanted to show you guys where this is. If you go to your, get this out of the way. Go to your back office. And let's see, where did I find that? I think I found that under training. Yeah, click training, and there it is right there. Welcome aboard. Click on learn. And then you come over here and you click the thing that says to go, which is hid behind my little square thing there, right there. There's the arrow. You hit the arrow and you've got yourself your onboarding. Okay. So, they keep making this easier and easier for us to do this business because they keep giving us more and more great tools. So don't try to reinvent the wheel. Don't try to, so many people join this company and get a network marketing. The first thing they want to do is they want to create their own website. They want to create their own training materials, their own stuff. Guys, it's all done. In the time it would take you to do all this, you've got it. It's free, and you just got to use it. So a couple more things, and then by then Asia should be on here for her part. But he talked about some of the meetings that come up. Now, last Saturday we had I had a Super Saturday. We have that. Usually it's the second Saturday of every month. And this, if you haven't had a chance to see the video, try to grab a hold of that and watch it, because it was a little over 90 minutes long. And we had number one, we had Vegas Goss did a phenomenal job as the host. And then we had three different ladies that gave testimonials about the view from the edge. So you learned about what we learned there, and the excitement of what's happening as far as the leadership of our company and how we're going forward. Then we had Yolanda on there, who is in charge of, she has a company called NV Products, the letter N, the letter V, NV Products. And she talked about her. Now, again, I'm not somebody that goes around doing makeup, but she had a wonderful system that she had with sprays and stuff that kept you help ladies with their makeup, help keep their faces moist and youthful looking. And so she went over that for about a half hour. She went over and taught us all about that. And then we had Karina come on, and she did training on how to work vendor events. Go to that flea market or that trade show or whatever, and set up a booth, and how to build your business that way. She has done this for a living before, so she was very good about it. She gave some great list of things you need to do to get it done. So again, I just brought this all up because you see, if you attend the meetings, and I don't mean using meetings as a crutch. A lot of people think if they go to the meetings and that's all they do, and then that they should start making money. Somewhere along the way, you've got to have contact with people. But again, there's so much good training we have out there. In our training for us, for this group, you've got Monday with Dale. Right after Monday with Dale, we have the Akashics with Asia, which will be coming on here in just a moment. We admit that. And then on top of that, we have every Thursday, we have Chris Bailey and myself doing an opportunity presentation for FFX. And then one Saturday a month, we have our Super Saturdays. If you just took care of those and stayed in touch through Telegram and WhatsApp and Facebook with our groups, you can easily keep everybody fired up, excited, and informed. So that was that. The other thing I want to hit up real quick here is our next international convention. Guys from Africa, I want you, this is what your goal should be. Our next meeting is going to be in Miami Beach, Florida. It's going to a beautiful convention hall. It's going to be October 26th through the 29th. The early bird tickets are $199 a piece. And if for the ones here that are true leaders and are going to build with a sense of urgency, which is the way you need to build, there's no reason in the world you can't be a 25K or 50K by the time you go to convention. And if you do that, you'll make enough money so you won't have to worry about paying for convention. The big thing right now is once you get your groups together, as far as use leaders, you get the team that you want to take the convention, then let's get you in contact with Stephen, because Stephen has a way of making sure everybody gets visas. If you go to try to get your visa individually, 9 times out of 10 you're gonna get turned down. But if you work as a group and let the corporate side do it, there's a good chance we're gonna be able to get you all your visas. So, and then I'm also looking forward to coming back over there probably in September, and we're gonna do some big meetings while I'm there. So, but again, your goal should be to get that international convention. I'll make this prediction. If you show up at convention in October from Africa and you bring 4 of your top leaders with you, a year from then, you'll be financially free for the rest of your life. Because I'll tell you what happens. Those people that go are going to get excited. They're going to see what we have to offer. They're going to go back home and they're going to blow up your business. That's what happened to Josh Swagel back in the day. he invited two guys, one from Italy and one from Ghana, to a convention. They saw what was going on. They went back and both of them hit major ranks in the company and propelled Josh into an income of tens of thousands of dollars per month. So again, I can't emphasize that more than I am. He's just coming on here. Let's get him on here. So that's it for today's training for My Daily Choice.